Hello children, good morning. Welcome to today's EVS class. Today we are going to discuss our third chapter, A Day with Nandu. This chapter says about elephants. A baby elephant, Nandu, shares about himself and his family members. So let's check what the Nandu says. Okay? Now, let's see what the Nandu says. Nandu wakes up. Nandu woke up and opened his eyes. For a few seconds, he was not sure where he was. It seemed to him that he was surrounded by a forest of big grey tree trunks. He blinked his eyes and looked around. Oh, there was Amma. The grey forest that he had imagined he was in was actually the legs and trunks of his family members. So, what happened there? When Nandu opened his eyes, he thought he was in a forest. He could not identify where he was. At first, when he saw the legs and trunks of his family members, he thought it was a thick forest. After a while, he saw his mother, then he realized that it was his family. So, the grey forest that Nandu imagined are the legs and trunks of his family members. The sun was overhead and it was getting hot. Nanima trumpeted, made a loud sound. Nanima is the oldest in this herd of elephants. She started moving towards the jungle. The other female elephants saw her and started to follow her. Nandu also went with them. The sun was overhead means it was noon and it was getting hot. Then Nanima made a loud sound. Do you know whom do the Nandu call as Nanima? The eldest or oldest member of their group is called Nanima. And what is trumpet? Trumpet means a loud sound that made by elephants or a loud cry of elephants. So why did the adult elephant make such a sound? The Nanima made such a noise to let everyone know that they were about to leave. Nanima walked towards the jungle and others followed her. Nandu also went with them. Do you know, children? All the baby elephants begin to walk as soon as they are born. When an elephant born, he is able to walk within an hour. First, they walk unsteadily for few days, but after few days, they will walk correctly. When they reached the jungle, the members of the herd started spreading out. Each member went to eat her favorite leaves and twigs. After they had eaten, the herd moved towards the river. The baby elephants enjoyed playing in the water. The mothers lay down in the water and mud on the river bank. Do you know that an adult elephant can eat more than 100 kilograms of leaves and twigs in one day? Elephants do not rest very much. They only rest for a short time. They sleep only for 2 to 4 hours in a day. Elephants love to play with mud and water. The mud keeps their skin cool. Their big ears also work like a fans. The elephants flap these to keep themselves cool. So, at first, Nandu was afraid to play with his cousins. But after some time, Nandu also joined them in the game. So, how much leaves and twigs they can eat? Yes, more than 100 kilograms of leaves and twigs they can eat. And why the elephants play with the mud? Because mud keeps their skin cool. Fun and games. Nandu saw his brothers and sisters pulling each other's tail. He thought, I better not go near them. What if they fall on me? I am still small. He quietly went and stood near his mother. Amma gently pushed Nandu towards the water, as if she was telling him to go and play. Nandu loved to play in the water. His cousins were already there. Just as he reached near, a strong fountain of water fell on his head. He got wet. Oh, this was the work of his naughty cousins. Nandu joined them in the game. At first, Nandu was afraid to play with his cousins, but after some time, Nandu joined them in the game. Before sunset, the herd started back towards the jungle. By then, Nandu was very tired. He settled himself between his mother's front legs and fell asleep as he drank her milk. So, before sunset, everyone went back to the forest. Nandu was very tired because he played a lot. So, he drank his mother's milk and fell asleep. All of you know, all the mammal babies drink the milk of their mothers. Elephants are also mammals, so they also drink the milk of their mothers. You have read about Nandu and the elephant herd. An elephant herd has only females and baby elephants. The oldest female is the leader of the herd. The herd may have 10 to 12 female elephants and young ones. Male elephants live in the herd till they are 14 to 15 years old. Then they leave their herd and move around alone. Nandu will also leave his herd when he is that old. So, what is a herd? A group of elephants are called herd. A group of elephants are called herd. A herd has only females and baby elephants. There will be no male elephants in their group. Male elephants live in the herd only up to they are 14 to 15 years old. After that, they will leave the group. Like this, some other animals also live in groups. Let us see some animals live in groups. Pride of lions. Pride of lions. Swarm of bees. Swarm of bees. A group of bees are here, so we can call them swarm of bees. Colony of ants. A group of ants are called colony of ants. Colony of ants. School of fish. School of fish. Flock of birds. Flock of birds. So that's all for today. Hope you all understood. We will see again in the next class. Bye children.